Welcome to the series called the Universal Harmonization Program for the Embassy of Peace. The following data on telepathic communication comes from the manual in Resonance. It is both my experience and knowing that all higher abilities, including telepathy, occur naturally when we have raised our vibrational frequency and increase the light quotient in our cellular structure. The two go hand in hand, for the faster the rate of oscillation, the higher the light quotient. It is reported that the Arcturians are masters of light technology, and also that Arcturus is one of the most spiritually and technologically advanced civilizations, and is inhabited solely by ascended beings. Dr. Norma Milanovic and Dr. Stone have both had extensive communication and dealings with these beings of light. Dr. Stone suggests in his book Beyond Ascension that a quick way to build the light quotient in our bodies is to enlist in the aid of the Arcturians and ask them to run higher light frequencies through the four-body system to increase the light quotient to maximum capacity. This can be done while we sleep, watch TV, meditate, or do anything. Simply ask and it will be done. I myself have been using the above technique with great success, and have also been working quite closely with the being called Arcturus since mid-1993. His energy is intense but loving, his guidance clear and positive. Consequently, I have included the following information on the Arcturians here, and the following book is recommended reading for those interested in this civilization and what it has to share with us. Excerpt from We the Arcturians, channeled through Dr. Norma Milanovic. A part of the process of mastery in this form of life is learning to clear the mind. A clear mind is essential in our mode of telepathic communication, for do we not need to learn to receive as well as to project? Listening is another form of clearing the mind and allowing it to receive information. In order to be positive and receive, a soul must learn to increase its vibratory rate, and there must be a sense of peace and satisfaction within before frequencies begin to rise. When this frequency begins to rise, it begins to work miracles within. One only need bathe in the liquid light to feel the cleansing, purification and peace that it provides. All thoughts are electrical impulses, surrounded by an electromagnetic field of energy. This field of energy has the ability to move at speeds the human mind cannot even begin to comprehend. In this movement, images are transferred that are directly related to visualizations, emotions, and the coding systems of the universal language. It is a being's choice whether or not to send electromagnetic pulses or impulses into another plane. The choice is determined by the amount of emotion and willpower that a being is able to gather. In this choice and the consciousness of the mind, a being determines the degree of mastery over telepathic communication that he, she, or it will obtain in one lifetime. The force that propels and projects thoughts is based upon a tensor equation made up of two parts of electromagnetic energy and one part emotion. It is the brain and the mind of an individual, coupled with choice and conviction, that determines the ability to send messages. Thoughts are part of universal consciousness, and the energy that moves through them, through one's consciousness, is the intensity of conviction of needing to be one with this power. All manifestations of creative energies result from combinations of light energy frequencies and sound vibrations. By combining them, one is able to channel the power to create from the universal consciousness and access its codes. The Arcturians state that the highest form of telepathy happens soul to soul and is only possible where a being is integrated and has the ability to focus in soul consciousness. It is also suggested that in order to truly comprehend telepathy, one must understand the nature of force, of emanations and radiations of energy currents. As previously covered, mankind has the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and the superconscious mind. Telepathic communication concerns itself with the superconscious state of being, the part of us that is not concerned with issues of survival like the lower mind, but is concerned with why we are here, what our true purpose and destiny is. The superconscious mind is the conduit for all communications from the higher planes. All communications come through the higher self. Telepathic communication is a natural ability of mankind that reveals itself to those who align their frequency to the higher resonance of their God essence, or the pure energy force that sustains them. This is true of all miraculous abilities, from clairaudience to healing by touch, to clairvoyance by location, and the like. Please note that some individuals are psychically gifted with clairvoyance, clairaudience, and clairsentience, but the purity of message and or vision will only be as pure as the channel, and this is covered in detail in our discussions on channeling. Telepathy is governed by the universal law of revelation that says, as you seek, so shall you know. Science records and measures electrical currents in the brain caused by mental and emotional disturbances, and in metaphysics it is understood that energy follows thought, and that thought are things to come. Telepathy allows us to tune to thoughts or guidance from our inner teacher, the Divine One within, the I Am, All, and other beings from other planes, either the astral plane or above, depending on the transmissions and signals we emit, plus the clarity of our intention and will. Stay tuned as we move further into the subject of telepathic communication.